For years we wondered, would there be justice for Holly Bobo? Now we know, and the answer is yes. The high-profile cold case finally went to trial 6 years after the young nursing student disappeared. And as News Channel 5's Nick Barris tells us, one of her accused killers was convicted, making the Bobo trial one of the top stories of the year.
Holly Bobo disappeared from her Decatur County home in 2011. Many wondered if her killer would ever be caught, much less convicted. 6 years later, Zach Adams stood trial for murder.
She was taken, that she was kidnapped, that she was raped, and that she was murdered.
But this was no open and shut case. Yes, some of Bobo's remains were recovered, proving she was dead, but prosecutors had no DNA evidence linking Adams to the crime. No blood, no semen, a fact his attorney made clear to the jury.
Zachary Wright Adams is 100% innocent of the charges he is facing in this case.
The Bobo murder is a death penalty case, but the evidence that led to Adams' indictment was all circumstantial. In fact, the case hinged entirely on witness testimony, and the key, the star witness, was Adams' co-defendant, Jason Autry.
And so Jason Autry was able to sell his death penalty to the government for a tall tale.
Yes, Autry and Adams' younger brother, Dylan, were both also charged with Bobo's murder, but Autry turned state's evidence.
I did not kidnap, I did not rape, and I did not kill Miss Bobo.
Autry admitted to some involvement. He told the jury he did try to help Adams get rid of Bobo's body, which they drove to the Tennessee River.
And I grabbed the upper torso of Miss Bobo. Zach come around, let the tailgate down. I brought the upper torso to the end of the tailgate.
That's when Autry said he heard moaning and realized that Bobo was still alive. He testified that Adams then shot her in the head. A bullet hole was found in Bobo's skull. It was Autry, along with the testimony of other witnesses who told, among other things, of Adams bragging about the murder, that ultimately convinced the jury to convict.
But has the jury reached a verdict in this case?
There was no doubt.
As they're polling the jury to see, is this your verdict, is this your verdict? The jurors were yelling out, yes, it's my verdict, before the judge got to them. So they were enthusiastically claiming the verdict.
Jennifer Thompson felt the jury would surely sentence her clients to death. But then the prosecution offered a sentence of life in prison with one condition. Adams must look Holly's mother, Karen, in the eye at sentencing.
But I would like for Mr. Adams to look at me when I speak to him. I know that my daughter fought hard for her life.
And that was it. No conviction will ever bring Holly Bobo back. But a jury of 6 men and 6 women finally did deliver what the family, prosecutors, and so many others sought: justice for Holly. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Zach Adams plans to appeal his conviction. His brother Dylan and Jason Autry are still awaiting trial.